Welcome everybody to Universe Sandbox 2. How are we all doing this evening, Kiba? Dame. We had Mr. Potato get blocked by Nightbot for not using caps, apparently. I'll look into that. I might have had one of my settings wrong. It might have been because he repeated the same... he repeated the same comment twice. And I might just have repetition and caps reversed on there. So I'll check on that when I get done. So how is everybody doing this evening? How are we doing? This is Universe Sandbox 2. I have one video up on my YouTube channel. It's actually my most watched video. I was playing around with Universe Sandbox 1, the original one, which was very similar. And what's going on, Quartz Nova? And I picked that up when it first came out. What's going on, Bailey? How you doing tonight? Brad, how you doing, buddy? Man, we got everyone showing up for some space action. I bought the original Universe Sandbox with the intent of doing a kind of like an educational series, I guess, or an informative series. Space science is one of my hobbies, I guess. This is something I'm incredibly interested in, and I'm in space. Whoa. We can do this. Whoa. So we'll see how the setup is with all the stuff on the screen. Because we got the chat down here, we got my face up here. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. I think you can see my mouse. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Space is where you live? I thought you were just stuck at being awesome. But, you know. So I picked up the first one with the intent of doing like an educational series. And the first one was very... yeah, I know if I only had a green screen, that'd become... Well, I got the black screen. That kind of works. I would chroma the black, but I always wear black t-shirts, so that would never work. Lost my train of thought. The first one was really kind of wonky, and a lot of the things that they had issues with in the first one they fixed in this one. The physics behind it was close but a little off-putting. This one is much better. Like, even if you look at the solar system, I left this up because I opened the game to get all my settings and everything, and I left this up the last hour or so I was working, and I was just watching this, and if you notice, like, everything's off center, which I don't know if that's intentional, but I notice it. Like, the sun, I've been trying to pay attention to see if it actually is incorporating like a gravitational wobble, but all of the mass of the solar system, the majority of the mass of the solar system's pretty much on this side. Neptune is, south of 270. Jupiter and Saturn similar. Uranus isn't going to have as big of a pull as these three combined. So theoretically, the sun should be farther down. Blah. But I'm kind of thinking that's what this is. I think this is to represent the sun orbiting around the solar mass, or the mass center of the solar system, as opposed to being the center. So it's a little more true to form, but I still don't think the simulation is quite right. Black is a cool color. Ha! In space. Be bodiless if I did that exactly. Just see a head. It is not said like your anus. It's Uranus. Uranus. You cannot convince me otherwise. But a couple things I do like about this. Still haven't quite figured out the controls. I think I can WASD around in here. Yeah, see, they have Ceres and Vesta in there. They have a lot more of the moons. Let's see if I can figure out how to... Can I select Mars? Yeah, let's get in on Mars. Whoa! Look at how fast it's spinning. Look at that Mars fly. I'm not seeing the moons of Mars, but oh wait. There's just a random asteroid floating around down there. Yeah, I don't see the moons of Mars, oddly enough. Rave bomb! Rave bomb! Your anus. What's going on, Snow? How's it going, Fox? So it's kind of cool. You can, as you're following Mars, you'll go to Effects Discord. Now how do I get back out of Mars? I don't want to follow Mars anymore. I want to center on the sun. There we go. And it has the sun. So the sun is one solar mass, obviously. It shows its radius, it shows its temperature, it shows the relative velocity to the center of mass of the solar system. Solo effect rate! Thanks, Anus. Anus. What's going on, eProxy? How you guys doing? Everyone's here for some solar system exploration. So if we scroll out and we look at the solar system as a whole, we got Pluto way out there. Way out there. Rave bomb raid thing. We can do this. Raid hype! Anus. Yes, I know I said anus. I meant anus. So we got Pluto way out here. We got Aries. We got all of the Frostix. Yes, thank you. I can never remember your non-YouTube gaming name because you even have that in Discord, I think, don't you? Or are you Frostix in Discord? I don't remember. Everyone leave a like and sub. Thank you, weprox. What's going on, John and Rick Does Minecraft? Candy Quinn. You already subbed, Snow? I know you already subbed. I was going to play your music tonight, Snow, but then I realized the game has an in-game soundtrack, and I wanted to listen to it because it kind of sounded cool. Do I count Pluto as a planet? Thanks, John and Rick. In my heart, I count it as a planet. Scientifically speaking, I do not. It has not cleared its orbital path. As you can see, there's still a lot of stuff. The same reason like Ceres and Vesta aren't considered planets. Sitting there in the asteroid belt. It's not a matter of size or shape or anything like that. Pluto's big enough. Pluto's round enough. It's got all that going on for it. It just hasn't cleared its orbital path. So in another billion years, it might be a planet. What's going on, Louise? How you doing tonight, buddy? Pluto is a planet, okay? I am kind of excited at the idea of this Planet 9 that they're talking about. That is on something like a 10,000
donation received.
What? $5 from Anonymous. Holy smokes. That was completely unexpected. Wow. Hashtag anonymous hype. Wow. Thank you. That is awesome. Hashtag Anon. That's... Wow. That scared the living crap out of me. Whoops. So... District 9, the movie 9, Planet 9. Yeah! Hashtag Planet 9. Wow. Train of thought. So this Planet 9 that's supposed to be in a highly elliptical orbit. I gotta click back into the game. So Pluto goes in a really stupid orbit where part of the time it's actually within the orbit of Neptune, part of the time it's without. Let's see. I don't know if we can expedite. We gotta go through this stupid simulation. And I would have turned the sun into a black hole by now. So this is just kind of teaching you so we can pause all the planets, etc., etc., etc. Select a planet. Let's look at Pluto. I wonder if they have... Click again to focus on the selected planet. So that gives you stats. And boom. So now we're focused on it. Use the scroll wheel. Yeah, that I know. I wonder if they've updated this. They have. They've updated it with the planets. Let's pause that. With the, well, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they've updated it with the photos from New Horizons that we've received. Yeah, because there's kind of like the Pluto head heart thing there. You would have thrown things at it by now. I want to learn how to actually function this game, because I'm not very good at it, and I don't feel I could make the videos that I want to make, because this is stuff I really, really love to talk about. And I want to make some good videos around it. Properties, you can close the properties, okay. Chart mode lets you view and compare bodies in the solar system, okay. So, whoa. Okay, well, the sun is ridiculously bright, we know that. There's Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, blah, 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 blah. You can arrange them in different ways, whatever. Click on home. It's already there. So opening an existing simulation. So we can look at it. Click on the name of any simulation. Be right back. All right, Luis. What are we going to? You want to? Oh, here's the New Horizons Pluto encounter right there. Planet 9. Planet 9. That's perfect. And yeah. So there you go. There's Planet 9 in its orbit. What is this? Sedina. All right, so Pluto, for reference, is right here. Pluto's on 130 some year orbit. Say Uranus. It's Uranus. Install second Earth. There's now time to blow up everything. So there's Pluto, and there is Planet 9. And Planet 9, they're figuring with the orbital perturbations of different things in the Kuiper belt, which is going to be where all of this crap is floating around, because you have such a high concentration of things over here. If you see, I don't know if you can see the elliptical orbits here, they stretch, on your perspective, I forget my camera flips, they stretch that way, and that's due to, you know, Planet 9. That's still hypothetical. What's going on, Chris Jackman? I am doing well. I am talking about something that I am so overly passionate about that you guys are just going to be absolutely nauseous by the end of this. And I'm excited. There's Make. Make's awesome. So let's see what other... bombardment of moon. So this is the moon getting bombarded. I think this is just a moon. This isn't our moon. Yeah, this is just... Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, it is our moon. Goodbye, moon. No one liked you anyway. So we can speed this up. Oh, it's hot now. It's super hot. We melted the moon. And we'll let that cool down a little bit. How do I slow you down back down? All right. Now the moon is recongealing into this, like, pitted nightmare. Awesome. You're here for explorations. What else we got in here? "75 moons orbiting Earth." So there's what Earth would look like if 75 moons were orbiting it for some reason. Oh, they're crashing? So they are not harmonically orbiting. They're just randomly orbiting. Oh, yes. Yes. We got that one. Oh, they're getting in close. That one just zipped right out, and it's gone. Oh, there goes Earth. Oh, no. Look at how hot they are. Earth's spin was expedited. There's a big crater. There's a little one that's coming in. Oh, made it around. It's awesome. And the cool thing is this blue line right here is the orbit of Earth around the sun. So you can actually watch these spiral around as the Earth is orbiting the sun, and you see the orbits of that. Look at that. Some of these moons are orbiting each other. You heard something? Yeah, there's sound effects in here. I wasn't in close enough. See if we can get another impact. Can you guys hear the music in the game and stuff like that? Get out of here. Resume tutorial. Because I have the sound effects up on max. Yeah. I could turn this down a little bit more and turn this up. You can kind of hear it. Like, that's as loud as the sound effects get. The music's kind of drowning it out. Can I set the sun to supernova? Probably. No, I don't want a new empty simulation. I want an existing simulation. Supernova close-up in real time. So this is a real-time supernova. This is the sun actually going supernova in real time. So this isn't sped up. This isn't slowed down. This is, so if we were sitting on Earth, this is what we would see in real life. Thanks, Luis. I appreciate it, buddy. With planets back in their normal orbits. It doesn't have, whoa. It does not have the planets. There might be a way to do that. Add Mercury. Okay, so we'll add Mercury. We'll add Earth. I want you in AU. I don't want you in kilometers. I don't know if that's accurate. And I know Venus is in between there. I don't think those are accurate orbits. We're going to be here for 1 million years now. Oh, trust me, it isn't 1 million years. Look how big it's gotten already. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous how fast that is. There goes Earth. All right, so this is in minutes. We're roughly a little bit faster than 1 minute per second. 1 minute per second. And that's, so we're at the half-hour mark right now, and we're roughly at the orbit of Jupiter. We can make the sun be old in a regular simulation, can we? All right, so we'll speed that up. We're doing hours now. We're at a day. So at 1 day, it's awesome. All right, what else we got? Oh, supernova, the sun in solar system. So this is 1 minute per second. And already we're reaching Earth. These orbits are really strange. It was 1 minute per second. We're already past Earth. Goodbye. Can make the sun really cold. What is all this? It's like junk. This is one I specifically remember. Shoemaker Levy 9 impacting Jupiter. This was awesome. And they're all impacting on the backside. Can you go back in time? Yeah, you can reverse time. Pew, pew, pew. All right, so solar system. Sun. So do we want to make... We want to make the sun colder? Let's make it, say, 1500 Kelvin. Oh, we can't. It's not letting me adjust the temperature. For some reason. I can adjust the age. Temperature's decreasing. Oh, temperature's really going down now. We're running out of hydrogen. Well, what's going on, YouTube Gamer Girl? What's the top speed of the timeline it'll show? Millennia. It'll blow through millennia. Oh, we're back into days. Why did you go back into days? Gotta be a faster way to do this. Months, years. All right, so we're at million years per second. How do I turn orbits off? That's really... I want to turn the orbits off. There we go. No, I don't want trails. I want orbits. There we go. What? Oh. Sorry. 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 Oh, when I was trying to type in the age. Wow. That was like that for a very long time. I'm sorry. Stupid hotkeys. You didn't miss much. It didn't do anything. Start over. You really didn't miss anything. We're doing 101 years per second. Million years per second, sorry. It was lag, yeah. Well, yeah, it was lag rendering several million years of time in seconds. Let's see. Right now, time step. Yeah, so we can do million years or billion years per second. Cancel. Hashtag blame Craig. Yes. Look how elliptical Earth has gotten. Yeah, I don't know. This was remnants of the sun. Like, the second I hit the simulation, the sun pretty much just went. And now it's a white dwarf, and then I couldn't stop it. But yeah, everything kind of got messed up. Mars is, like, off elliptical. Ceres is off elliptical. What is this? That's Vesta. Like, it's an absolute disaster. Evidence for a ninth planet. So there's planet 9, and then these are the ones that are gravitationally perturbed by Planet 9. And you can see their orbits out here. They're going to rotate according to Planet 9. So they're gravitationally stable around each other. So all of these grouped together, which these are all large planetoids out in the Kuiper belt. And so they're expecting Planet 9 to be 10 times Earth mass, which is ridiculous. It's roughly the size of Neptune, because Neptune is 17 Earth size, so 17 Earth mass. So Planet 9, they're expecting to be ridiculously gigantic. And I hope they find it. A dysfunctional spirograph, exactly. Earth and sphere of moons. So if you remember, this is kind of cool. Are they going to collide? Oh, yeah, they are. And they're going to form... They should form like a... a giant fiery mess. I'll take a giant fiery mess. Those were not orbitally locked. What else we got? Halley's Comet. 6 moons, no collision. Earth in between suns. Look at him go. Where are the suns at? Oh, jeez. So Earth is orbiting the sun, or the suns are orbiting Earth. Is it being tidally pulled? Does not appear to be. Well, that's not fun. Planet grid. Oh, I thought that we're all going to crash. All right, so let's play around with our solar system. Let's just get our plain old ordinary solar system going here. And let's click on Venus. And let's increase the mass of Venus to say 100%. So we doubled Venus's mass. Welcome to space. You want me to remake 2001: A Space Odyssey, don't you? What's going on, Wirewolf? Pretty naive to think we're the only intelligent-based life forms in the universe? 100% agreed. For some reason, I expected... Do I have to, like, look out of the box for that to take effect? Like, I figured doubling Venus's mass would have a bigger impact. So we'll make the mass of Venus 2 Earth masses, and it has not affected anything yet. Speed up its orbit a little bit, perturb the orbit. All right, so now it's crossing Earth's orbit. Yes, now we're doing something. Now we're doing something. It's catching up to Mars. And it's coming back in, and we got elliptical. Ignite Jupiter as a second sun. I don't know if that... I don't know if it has that possibility. Testing mods in Minecraft. This is a very good Minecraft mod. It's not. It's Uranus. Speed up the sim a little bit. I'm waiting for some collisions. It's crossing Earth's orbit. It's only a matter of time. Come on. Oh, two more orbits, I'm gonna guess. They're getting close. Oh no, Earth got ahead of it. Come on, Earth, you're blowing it. He's gonna urine on us. Gross. They might be stable. They might actually be stable this way. I'm astounded. Mars hasn't perturbed it at all. The asteroid belt, those coming in. Look at the asteroid belt. It's like waiting for Pluto to crash into what's its planet. What's its planet? It isn't going to happen. But Mercury's getting drawn in. Uh-oh. Look at the orbit of Mercury. That's cool. All right, well, come here, Venus. Let us increase your velocity even more. Merge two copies of our solar system. I know I can add... Like, we can add a Jupiter... Add a Jupiter into the asteroid belt. Venus is gone. Bye, Venus. Made you too fast. So there's a new Jupiter. Venus is out. Doesn't want anything... doesn't want any part of this. So there's Jupiter flying around. And it's going to have the same orbital velocity as standard Jupiter. So it's going to be going too slow for a closer in orbit. It's going to get drawn in. You want to see Milky Way and Andromeda collide? That they have. I'm kind of expecting more interaction. I'm kind of disappointed by this. Like, Jupiter should be a little more destructive as an inner planet. Everything's just hunky-dory. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. How do I delete a planet? Yeah. Want to delete you, Jupiter. How do I delete? Powers. Oh. I can explode. What am I exploding? I want to explode Jupiter. How does that function? Sun's gravity is strong, increase Jupiter's gravity. I can't increase the gravity. I can increase its mass, which will by default increase its gravity. So we're at 4 Jupiter masses, 5 Jupiter masses, 6 Jupiter masses. Let's get to 10. All right, so we're at 10 Jupiter masses. See, it's not doing anything. See, this is the problem I was having before. Oh, gravity. Let's increase just gravity in general. There we go. We just increased everything's gravity. 30? Like, I would have imagined, you know, I would have imagined a Jupiter 10 times its own size, twice as close, would have messed a lot of stuff up, but whatever. Zoom. Still not breaking nothing. Show more. More gravity. Is this a free game? No, it's not a free game, sadly. There is a free version. Not of this. I'd have to look and see what it is again. Kurt J. Mack uses it a lot for different science videos. It's not that bad, Defox. I think it was like 40. Which the first one, like, I don't really know. I haven't found any difference between this one and the first one. Enable collisions on. It's on. Collision options. Where was that? I lost it. Collision options. Awesome. Well, we definitely want awesome collisions. I'm getting dizzy watching this out of the corner of my eye. Like, you can tweak everything. I just don't understand. Comets are on. Stellar flares. Tidal evolution on. Yeah, I want orbits affected by tidal force. Universal drag. Yeah, like, original Jupiter is just gone. Zoom. Original Jupiter just got messed up. The standard C Sandbox console game costs 60. I could be completely wrong, too. I haven't looked on their website. I bought this quite some time ago. Surprisingly, the first one ran on my old PC. So this is getting boring. Let's do galactic collisions. So this is not the Milky Way in Andromeda, but it's close. In this representation, this would be Milky Way, this would be Andromeda, because Andromeda is substantially bigger than the Milky Way is. I'm having trouble figuring out the scaling of it. You can see it's kind of getting warped in and getting pulled through. That's awesome. There's the centers. And the galactic centers are orbiting. And it's rendering like every single individual star. That's awesome. Like, you can zoom in on any single one of these stars. This pocket of these pockets of cold matter getting drug in. Oh no! Clicked out of the box. Trying to see if I can find a galactic center. Let's slow this down and see if we can find the centers, find a black hole here in this massive bright. God, that's intrusive. Zoom out. Zoom out. Good stress test on the new video card. Yeah. Like, I've got this stepped way down and it's still just hauling. God, that's bright. How do I turn off? Studio? That help? Flashlight? I didn't do nothing. Yeah, Septipus has been grumpy with me. Edit mode? Get out of here, view. I don't know what you're doing. I keep getting these dark trails in here that's kind of like messing everything up. Septi is a bit broken today, yeah. I like these cooler bands, though, of matter. These are pretty cool. Ah. I think Septipus can only post in one Discord chat at a time. Like, only one server. Core? Exoplanets. Fiction. Land of Fire and Ice, Game of Thrones. I don't know how this is Game of Thrones. Whoa, what is this thing whipping around? Must be Velocity? What are you? Westeros. Let's go look at Westeros. Stop spinning. Westeros is just a water planet. Today I learned. Yeah, Westeros is just a planet, or is just a water planet. Water world. Human scale. Experiments. Oh, here we go. Many stars. That's not bright at all. There's a way to turn off solar flares or solar glare. I want settings. Oh, there's stuff happening. Whoa! Whoa! That's all one star. Can't see anything that's happening. Stress tests. Here's a stress test. Shadows. Come on, computer. Don't fail me now. Oh, we're getting some frame rate lag. We can do settings, debug, FPS on. Where's it put FPS info? You have your screen at the lowest and that's bright? Yeah, I know. It's like ridiculous. I hope you're awake, D. What else we got? Earth and 500 moons. Oh, there's some lag. Maybe not. Maybe it's just slow. Okay, there's lag. We're crashing it now. Yep. We're getting like 10 frames. Oh, it's up in the top right here. 27 frames per second. Still hitting 25 frames. I'm impressed. Where's Galactus? Galactus. No search in here. Thread worlds, 5 planets sharing 1 orbit. I don't know what Galactus is. Kepler 69. Is this the one that they determined was in the, Who was Kepler 69b? Was in the Goldilocks zone? No, it'd have to be closer than that. Where's Kepler 69a? Which one was it? 32? It was one of the Kepler stars. Whoa! Yeah, this has got to be it, because this is a dwarf star. So it might be Kepler 32b. Cybertron? Where's Krypton? Oh, I'm hitting 60 FPS on this, though. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this one's pretty. This, the green, I'm assuming, is the Goldilocks zone, which means Wolf 106C, 1061C is right on the cusp of the Goldilocks zone. So you'll have, daytime will be like, it'll be like a habitable ice world. Or no, other way around. It'll be hot. Yeah, they're putting habitable zones in there. So Kepler 186f is in the habitable zone, but it's tiny. It's only 32 moon masses. A tiny little planet. I want to zoom on Mia. Thank you. Do they render it with water? They render it with an atmosphere, but apparently no water. You can see the light haze of an atmosphere around it. It looks like a Pokeball. Or no! Chat, come back! Nearest 100 stars. So there's the sun. These are the closest 100 stars around us. That's cool. No Picha? Pikachu? Binary pulsar. Whoa! 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 There we go. So those are how pulsars pulse in reference to us. So we would be like here and we would see it pulsing periodically. Womp. Womp. And that's what we would see. But if we were like from here, you wouldn't see that because these aren't visible. These are X-rays. But we can see the pulsar, the tails coming off. We can see the tails coming off with X-ray telescopes and stuff like that, if they're long ways. I'm trying to avoid ones with a lot of stars. Collapsing moons. Yeah, gravity. Everything in the solar system is bright. On a close-up scale. On a micro scale. Yeah, you coalesce moons. That's 8 moon masses now. One get flung out? Where'd that go? They're going to orbit each other for a while. So that one's 8. That one's 10 lunar masses. This one's 2. So that one will definitely get eaten by that eventually. What else we got? Tutorials and lessons. Launching objects. No experience in Universe Sandbox is complete without launching one planet at another and watching the fiery chaos unfold. Fortunately, there's a few easy ways to do exactly that. Select the Add tool. Select a random asteroid. Launch. Oh. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Now let's launch Mercury. Poof. Yay. Yay. Isn't the pulsar the last gasp of a sun gone black hole? Depends. Our sun will not. Our sun... Reverse asteroids game. Our sun will probably not even go supernova? What's going on, Mateos? I have no idea what you're talking about. Logic 1 and Logic 2 divided by 50 and Logic 3 is Ziplode Nation. What? You can launch any object in the Add Planet panel. Yes, even stars and black holes. I can scroll down here. Aim at Mars again and launch. Press 2 to launch Mimas. Ooh. I can't use my hotkeys because that's what OBS is set up to. Okay. Resume.
New subscriber.
Thanks, 10-minute break. Thanks for the sub. Wow. Wow, what am I missing here? CPG raid. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Snap, click, cat. 10-minute break. Life the Rivenite, Edgar to the nines, Mikey L the Gamer, Sleepless Idiot, Extreme Gamer Chris, Taylor. What's going on, Taylor? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Chris Plays Games? Mesh Stars. Chris, you are amazing.
New subscriber.
Taylor, you hadn't subscribed yet. I haven't talked to you in a long time. It's been a real. I haven't talked to you since you built your put your office back together. All the Chris's. I'm doing good. We are launching stuff at stuff, which is awesome. Let's drop in a new planet because we need a new target.
New
I just lost
subscriber.
everything. Leaf, thanks for the sub. I missed a couple subs in there. Don't you people have lives or something? It's like 1 in the morning. It's midnight. I lost my planet. There it is. I want to focus on you. Thank you. Alright, so apparently there's black holes in here.
New
CPG
subscriber.
raid. Holy smokes with the subs. You guys are amazing. We're looking for a black hole as a sub celebration. You have to leave 10-minute break? That's okay, buddy. If you need to wake up in 3 hours, go. Go. Do what you need to do. Oh, here we go. Black holes. Sagittarius A. All right, so here's a black hole. 1 million sun masses. We're going to zoom out. We're going to launch this black hole. Oh, and gone. And there's just pieces flying around everywhere. Because that's awesome. All right, so we're going to put a still in. Let's get out of that. Let's open a new empty simulation. We'll clear that up. We're gonna add a black hole. That's awesome. We just found black holes, by the way. Good night, 10-minute break. Thanks for stopping in. Tekinator Live. Thanks for stopping in and lurking. All right, so there's our black hole. Apparently, I can't orbit around it. But we are going to launch Vega. Vega is very well known. We're going to launch Vega at about this area and see what... Whoop, and it's gone. And it's gone. All right, Taylor, have a good night. Sleepless Idiot. I like that name. Sub-goal hit. Woo! Need a celebration explosion? I agree. I'm trying to get Vega in orbit around this black hole. We gotta zoom way out. Is there a goal in Universe Sandbox? There is not. This is 100% a fun educational tool. Whoa! 10-minute break. Thanks for the donation. Thank you. You are amazing. I love you guys. I love you guys. Do you donate $1.06? All of my... Chris, we talked about this family-friendly thing. All right. Yeah, all of my donations...
Donation received.
Donation received. All of my donations come in weird amounts like that. I don't quite know why. And I can't seem to get Vega to not go directly towards the black hole. Sorry, you're tipsy. Yeah, no, Universe Sandbox is 100% an educational tool with a lot of fun different things, but there's a lot of pre-made simulations in there. A lot of the stuff you'll see in the news, they throw in right away, like Planet 9 is in there. Chris Plays Games, thanks for the donation, buddy. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Is this weird? I really need to figure something out for donations. This is a very new thing for me. This donation. Let's see if we could do a small black hole. Orbiting.
Donation received.
Donation received. Let's do a small black hole orbiting. All right, so there's a small black hole orbiting a large black hole. That's kind of cool. But yeah, some of the stuff you see in the news, they'll put in here for curiosity's sake. You can go in and see like Planet 9. You can see the Kuiper belt objects. Somehow get charged tax on your donations here. Maybe because I'm in Chicago. Chicago likes to charge tax on everything. You can see like all of the exoplanets that they're finding, stuff like that. They have all of the Pluto stuff. I'm getting distracted by chat. They have all the Pluto stuff in there. So from like the Pluto flyby, you can do a recreation of that and actually be on the New Horizons spacecraft as it flies by Pluto, which is awesome. I picked up the original version of this game with the intent of doing a instructional series. Good night, Kiba. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you coming by as always and helping out. Chris Jackman. You know better, Dragon. With the intent of doing an educational series on this, just because space is one of my hobbies. I just get addicted to talking about it. Just check your receipt. $1 in funds, $1.06 in tax. So did it charge you $2.06? Is that... Did it charge you $2.06 then? If that's the case, I'll start issuing out refunds. Oh, 6 cents in tax. Okay. Yeah, because I don't see the 6 cents that comes in. It, like, it comes in just it comes in like 94 cents or something like that. It actually takes double. But, yeah, it's probably a Chicago thing. I don't know. I'll have to ask Nar. But yeah, when I bought the first one, I wasn't too happy with the simulations, and I also wasn't happy with how it played on my PC. So when the new one came out, I bought it, and I just haven't taken the time to learn how to use it or anything like that. Yeah, it's like 96 cents, and then YouTube takes their cut, which is fine. So let's throw in Vega around the smaller black hole. So the star is actually orbiting the smaller black hole right now. Did you get timed out again? What are you saying? Balls. All right. Let's set you as a moderator, Chris. How much is YouTube's cut? Probably plenty. I lost What Happened to Vega. Oh, no! Oh, no! We need Proxima Centauri. There we go. We'll do Proxima Centauri. That is the closest planet to our solar system. And it's gone. Oh, there's Vega up there. Over that way. Stupid camera. I kind of expected those to get sucked into the black hole. Maybe got to put them closer. Cirrus. Watch this. Oh, gone. Wrong button. Watch how fast this is going to orbit. It's awesome. And it's going to get slightly perturbed every time this other black hole goes around. Let's open up some of the other solar system, or let's go into our standard solar system simulation for the new viewers. So this is our solar system as we know it. That was way off camera. All the way out, Uranus, Neptune. It's got all the Kuiper belt stuff. It's got Sedina, which is one of the newer ones that they actually utilized to find Planet 9. Which Planet 9 would be like out in this area somewhere. Cool premise to a game, sandbox game on a super massive scale. Yeah, you can zoom out and 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 zoom out until you're actually in the oh. We're back inside the sun. Okay then. You wanted to be inside the sun. We did one of these earlier, but a galactic collision. So you can zoom into these galaxies and actually see individual stars inside the galaxies as they collide. Like, it's fully... What's going on, Wolf Slayer? It is fully, like, rendered in and interactable. With the universe, or with the galaxies, you can only interact with the galaxies themselves. You can't, like, zoom in and interact with it's not No Man's Sky. But you can change time, and you can change the, you can change the pull of gravity. You can change the mass of the galaxy or an individual star or moon or planet. You can change all that. And again, I'm still like figuring all of this out. Here's one we haven't looked at with Saturn's moons, or Saturn's rings, and all of its moons. And all of its moons. And those are literally all of its moons. Thank you, Chris. Space has always been one of the coolest things to me. You're instantly a fan of this game. This game is really awesome. Like, it's fun to sit and just play around and see, you know, what's there, what you can do. You've got, I mean, here's all the you know, the moons of Saturn, which Saturn, you always think about the rings. But, you know, I mean, you got Titan, and you've got, what are some of the other ones? Calypso's one of the famous ones, and Clytius is in there. Mimas, which the rings actually go beyond this. The rings are going to go all the way out to, like, Dione and Palladius are in the ring structure. So the ring's actually going to go almost all the way out to Titan. But they don't render it all in here. Craig said No Man's Sky triggered. But so all of these moons are, you know, like inside the ring structure, which actually give the rings their structure. Can we go to Jupiter? Where's Jupiter and its moons? Jupiter is in the news right now for Europa. Zoom in on Europa. So Europa, Hubble Space Telescope just determined that Nightbud hates you. That's why I made you a mod, Chris. You're a mod in everyone else's stream, might as well. Europa just made the news because Hubble discovered further evidence of liquid water underneath the ice sheath. And it actually has liquid water, suspected liquid water geysers that erupt from Europa. So actually shoot liquid water out into space, which is insane. And they're talking about wanting to send a probe to Europa and actually melt down through the ice. And they figure underneath the ice, which is probably, 100 miles thick of ice or whatever, it's going to be a full liquid ocean underneath of actual oceanic water underneath the ice. And they're actually saying that Europa is probably going to be our best bet of finding extraterrestrial life within our solar system that is potentially still living. There is the possibility of finding ancestral life on Mars still. And they're still making plans to search out for potentially fossilized life forms and stuff on Mars. They don't think anything's currently alive there, although it could be bacterial form, something like that. Europa, they're confident if there's water, there's probably life there, and they want to, make that determination one way or the other. The likelihood of Europa being sterile if there's liquid water is pretty slim. And it's heated by tidal forces, the same thing that makes the moon, the tides on Earth, where the moon orbits and pulls the water. Jupiter's doing that to Europa, and it's actually contracting and expanding the moon as it orbits, and that friction on the water and the ice is going to help keep it warm and stuff like that. I was going to say pool balls were funny, play billiards with the planets. Yeah, I know. I got to fix Nightbot. Europa has water. Why is it we keep finding things that Arthur C. Clarke put into books? Right? Man was a genius. Ganymede is pretty cool. Let's get into Ganymede. What is the one that I was thinking of? Callisto. Those are some more of Jupiter's moons. By the by. Jupiter has a lot of moons. This isn't even all of them. So, Callisto, Ganymede, Europa, Io, those are going to be your Galilean moons. If we do find life there, it'll be microbial. Oh, absolutely. It'll absolutely be microbial. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It isn't going to be Little Green Men. It's probably going to be something like LG. But that's still huge. IO. Is this the one that looks like... I can't remember which one looks like the Death Star. Not Thebe. Darn it. It'd make the history books? I would hope it would make the history books at that. What else we got? Neptune, Pluto. Pluto and Charon. Styx and Nyx and Hydra. And Kerbos. Kerbos. And I will let you place a wager as to what Kerbos is named after. And you'll be right. Titan. No, it's not Titan. Let's go back to Jupiter and see. Titans are on Saturn. It's too many. Too many moons. Jupiter or Saturn, you're greedy. Yeah, Titan's just kind of blandish. Sorry, peeps. Pluto is a planet. As much as I would like to say the same. Oh, here's Mars and its moons. Phobos and Deimos. Venus does not have moons. Mercury does not have moons. Neptune has a lot. I don't know the names to all of Neptune's or Uranus's moons. Uranus. Proteus. Proteus, I know. Just because I remember the cartoon Proteus and Bob from, oh, Triton. What was that show? It was like a cartoon skit show in the 90s on Nickelodeon. And Proteus and Bob was claymation, was awesome. Uranus. That's another fun fact. Uranus is rotated 90 degrees. So it goes around like this, but it rotates like that. So its day-night is like sideways. Venus goes the wrong way. Orbits backwards. Alright, so historical. Sliding Springs Comet encounter with Mars. Triple eclipse of Jupiter. Triple eclipse of Jupiter in 2015 horizon. Third stage of Apollo 12 in orbit of Earth. I guess I did not realize that the Apollo 12 stages were still in orbit around Earth. That's kind of cool. Uranus's pole is on a sideways axis. Yeah, like Uranus's north pole points towards the sun, essentially, but not actually in the direction of the sun. But that's the idea. Friction. Oh no, that's fiction, not friction. Stellar evolution of our sun. So this is our sun with no planets. We did this one. That's a supernova in our solar system. It's an east-west pole. Yeah. Like it's orbiting on the it's rotating its pole. Its north pole is in the direction of travel. If you're any sort of engineering major, it's following the right-hand rule. And it's not supposed to be. It's not how that works. Do we have planetary creation? I don't think we do. Human scale. Human-sized objects. A monolith. Alright, so bowling ball, baseball. Like, how does the monolith in there? What is this? Third stage of Apollo 12. A teapot. What are you? A mirror, tetrahedron. A probe. So this is the New Horizons ship. Uranus just does what it wants. Uranus is its own single lady and don't need no man. So the New Horizons ship was actually rather large. So there's a pumpkin. There's some pumpkins. So if a pumpkin's that big, the New Horizons about the size of like a sedan. I don't know who this picture is. It's kind of creepy. Oh, it's the devs. Ha! What's going on? Nobody knows anymore, Kiba. Nobody knows. I'm just looking around to see what else is in the things there. There. So galactic collision, Earth versus asteroids. Mars and Venus switch. Oh, why do you stay so close to the sun? So this is if Mars and Venus swapped spots. Stop by and I see this. You were going to bed, Kiba. This isn't fun. This isn't doing anything. Space monkeys. Like, I'm trying to figure out, let's do a new, okay. So let's add, looking for the sun. All right, so there's the sun in all of its solar glory. Hey, no. Put you there. All right, so there's the sun. We're going to do a binary. I want you. Okay, there's AU. So we're going to do another sun at 10 AU. Orbiting. Going to be a binary. Yeah, look at him go. Slow down time. Really wish it wouldn't do that. And around this sun, we're going to put Earth orbiting at 1 AU. So that's where Earth would go. Mars, let's say, is like... I don't even know how far Mars is. Off the top of my head. Like 1.5. Venus, we're going to say, is like... Meh. Mercury is meh. I don't have real numbers. Jupiter is at like 2.5. Meh. I don't know if that's right. Said gotta go, not sorry. How far in time can you go back? Check out some of the gas clouds where the stars are born. Nebulous. Nebulous. Alright, let's see how much a binary system messes up the solar system. I got those orbits pretty close, I think. They seem pretty stable. Can you do it before Earth got made? Maybe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It doesn't work. I think Jupiter's gone. I think we lost Jupiter. But everything else is staying pretty stable, even though there's this other sun. It's just kind of moving the whole thing. Ah, chat. Come back. Okay. So, open solar system. Can we go back in time? Want to go back in time. Maybe I can't go back in time. Peg it at kaleidoscope and hyperdrive. Maybe it doesn't let me go back in time. I can set my time? Maybe I can't. Get out of here. I could take a screenshot. No backsies. Oh, you can change the materials. So it's all hydrogen. So let's kick up the iron. We're going to make that 10% iron. That'll be a really heavy star. There's not going to be any water or organics. Silicate. We can add some silicate. Alright, we're going to want to change this to years per second. Kick that up a notch. Can you see Halley's Comet? We could see Halley's Comet. That one I saw was in there. Whoa, whoa, when that goes. I don't know why I cannot get these orbits to perturb. Like, seriously, I converted half the sun into iron and silicate and just unplugged my headphones. Ah! There we go. What if we take Jupiter and temperature? Increase the temperature of Jupiter. All right, Chris, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the raid. You were awesome. You are awesome. You and your viewers are amazing. I appreciate it, buddy. Why can't I get this to function? I don't know what albedo is. What's albedo? Reflectivity. I want it to be absorbing. Yeah, I want it absorbing. Just drawing it in. Put Jupiter and Mars on the same orbit. You feel like death? Ducky, we need your cynical wit. You need to not feel like death. Here goes Venus. Let's put a Jupiter in. The sick duck? There's a joke in there somewhere. It's dipping through the solar atmosphere. We're burning that Jupiter up. All right, now can I add? That's not what I wanted to do at all. So let's launch Mercury through here. That was cool. Now let's launch a Jupiter through here. Bread and Earth? Oh, we hit the sun. We knocked it off its orbit. I think I needed to lead Venus a little bit. I didn't expect Jupiter to come in that slow. I'm just launching Jupiters, you know? As you do. We'll just launch a bunch of them. Launch a bunch of Jupiters. Jupiter's comet. There's Jupiters everywhere. Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Solar system. Where was Halley's Comet? I saw Halley's Comet. Historical. Halley's Comet. So there it is, coming in there. And where did it come in relation to Earth? That actually came pretty close to Earth. I'm impressed. And then on the exit, came in pretty close as well. It doesn't actually cross Earth's orbit ever. See, there it is above the ecliptic, and down it is below it. So it completely misses all of the planetary orbits on its own. Saturn gets no love. Well, it's too small. Jupiter or Saturn. We're gonna launch Saturn. Let's get out of add. Let's shoot. Whoa, not that close, game. Slow you down. Let's go into Earth. Add Saturn in an orbit. Oh, there's Earth. There's Saturn orbiting Earth. And Earth's gone. Goodbye. Goodbye, us. Oh, there's Earth in fragments. It was just destroyed. My bad. My bad. Let's add an orbit of Saturn to Saturn. So there's Saturn orbiting Saturn. Let's throw in a Jupiter. Saturn equals rings. Yeah, they don't put the rings on there. What's going on, Effect? How you doing tonight? I got rated by Chris Plays Games. It's awesome. How are you doing tonight, good sir? I have Jupiter orbiting Saturn. And there goes Halley's Comet. What else can we do? Let's do a new... Yeah, CPG was awesome. I picked up like 15 people all in at one time. It was nuts. It was like a creek. It was like a creek stream in here. We're gonna add a still. We still haven't figured out how to make Jupiter. I don't know how to make Jupiter. Oh, I can search everything. Let's add in a bowling ball. So there's a bowling ball. We're gonna have it orbited by a pool ball. So there's a pool ball orbiting a bowling ball. Baseball orbiting the pool ball. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I think the pool ball and the baseball are going to collide. Yep. Pool ball's gone. It figures out orbits automatically, which is cool. No, rule number 9 of Chris, never goes to bed when he should. Absolutely. Ugh. Effect likes to fangirl. A lot. Your 4th night in a row staying up later than I should. I'm on my, like, 4th year. Oh, there's galaxies. Oh, the Magellan Clouds. Alright, so these are awesome, if you're unfamiliar. These are small little galaxy clouds that orbit. We don't have the Milky Way. That is not what Andromeda looks like. They are not the same size. Something's wrong here. What is going on with these galaxies? None of them are right. Whoa! None of these galaxies are right. That's disappointing. Okay, so let's pretend that that galaxy looks like the Milky Way and is like 100 times bigger. So these two galaxies, M1 and M2, the large and small melagenic clouds, are smaller galaxies that are actually orbiting the Milky Way. They're part of the Milky Way technically. But yeah, they're just these tiny little orb galaxies that are in orbit around the Milky Way. So if you had, I don't have anything to demonstrate. All right, so my headset here, you can see, if this is the Milky Way, so like this is the center of the Milky Way here in the center, and then we would be like out here, and the clouds orbit this way around, which is kind of cool. You prefer Snickers? I prefer Snickers. I fangirled with Vagrum the first time I talked to him. How you doing, Jazzy? How you doing this evening, darling? Rings. Saturn's rings. Cool. Alright, so let's put in planet. Let's give Earth. We're gonna stick Earth out in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna zoom in because we're on the galactic scale right now. Zoom in, hello. There we go. Ooh. Wow. That was shaky. And then rings. Let's give it Saturn's rings. Add ring. To Earth. How you do? Oh. There we go. We broke something. Why are we getting such terrible physics? Is it because I added like 20 rings? Alright, D-Fox, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Prefer Snickers, but allergic to nuts. I'm not allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to everything else that is a nut. Education time with Craig? It is. It is education time with Craig. This was the original goal of having this game, was to do an educational series. But I just never played around with the game to learn how to use it. So, there's that. So, it really doesn't like doing rings. Let's do this in a new one. Add planet Saturn. Whoops. Wrong button. Saturn. Cool. Okay. And then where was rings? Saturn's rings. We want to add Saturn. There we go. So there's Saturn's rings, kind of, sort of. Instead, it's kind of cool that instead of just rendering a ring-like shape, it actually puts in the individual particles. That's kind of cool. No pecan pie for me. Oh, I love pecan pie too. Ah, Thanksgiving's coming up. You're killing me. I honestly thought I was only allergic to almonds. And this is even a recent discovery for me if you aren't familiar with the story. But I always just assumed that everyone's mouth itched when they ate almonds, and apparently that's not the case. Apparently that's an allergy. And my wife had bought, because I love almonds, and she bought me some of the chocolate-covered almonds from work, and I'm like, oh, they taste so good, but they make your mouth itch, and it drives me nuts. Nuts. And she looked at me like I was crazy, and she's like, well, what do you mean it makes your mouth itch? I'm like, almonds, you know how they make your mouth itch when you eat them? And no, normal people's mouth don't itch when they eat almonds. And I was kind of surprised by that, because it's just always done that my whole life. So I stopped eating them. Stopped eating almonds. And it's been about 2.5 years now since since this happened. And I've had almonds a couple times, and it's gotten beyond the point of mouth itching. So apparently I had built up some sort of tolerance while I was eating them regularly. But now if I eat them, I get the itchy mouth, and I can actually feel like things starting to swell up. It might be placebo, I don't know. But I think I had like a pecan tart or something, and I was getting a similar reaction, and I wasn't anticipating that. So I think I'm allergic to all nuts, and I just had such a tolerance build up that it didn't affect me as much as it could have. But peanuts have never been a problem. Peanuts are a completely different beast. Generally, if someone's allergic to peanuts, they're going to be allergic to a lot more things, because they're not technically a nut. Launch. Reset launch keys. What? Let's launch the Earth at Saturn. Want to get a good view of this. Coming in. Here comes the Earth. There it is. Lunch key. Lunch. Actually, I'm kind of getting hungry. Yeah, get me to PAX. Almond butter is my worst nightmare. My wife buys almond milk. For herself, not for me. It's just this little spot. That's all it is. Oh, Saturn gets hot. Oh, maybe we learned how to turn Jupiter into a star. Mayhaps. It stayed really hot. Let's do new, add, planet, Jupiter, blunk. All right, now we're gonna launch. Yeah, we'll launch Earth at it. Why can I not zoom in anymore? Yeah! Why are you not playing nice? Alright, turn into a star. Turn into a star. No? Nothing? What if we launch a tiny little black hole? Oh, it might. Gaseous planet. And it's gone. And now it's just a black hole. Apparently you cannot launch a black hole at a planet. Trying to get it to where you can... There we go. There it is. Get back in center. Whoops. We're going to add orbiting. We might be able to do a galaxy orbiting. I don't know what scale that's on. I lost the black hole. Undo. Control Z. No, nothing. Oh no! Did that work? We gotta zoom in on this guy. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The gravitational lensing. It's awesome. Add, orbit. Those are all like moons. That's a gigantic star. There we go. Get that star orbiting that black hole. Ooh. Period got a little bit different there. That's strange. Is that our view changing? What is going on? No, our view's not changing. Why is the orbital period changing like that? That's cool. That's really awesome. Look at it go! Alright. We've been messing around. There's a lot more tutorials. I'll dig through the tutorials and stuff. This is kind of neat, though. I'm really looking forward to as new stuff comes out in the news. I follow way too many space science news venues. But as stuff comes out, like, I really want to be able to do videos on you know, the new stuff coming out and like Europa and the the water geysers, and with the potential life on Europa and the exoplanets that they're finding that are in the Goldilocks zones and stuff like that. I really want to do videos based on those. Different exploration stuff. New Horizons is continuing on past Pluto and going on to visit other dwarf planets that are in the Kuiper belt. We have Planet 9, stuff like that, where we can get a little more in depth as to how Planet 9 was discovered, where it could be located, that sort of thing. Update sub goal. Yeah, we'll update sub goal. I can't do it it's not in OBS. It's a separate website that I got to update. So I'll do that for the next stream for Wednesday night. Let's take a look and see who we might be able to, where's my window? Who we might be able to raid this evening. Raid! What was that? Was you? I want to go to YouTube gaming mode. I'm gonna pull my chat up. Anybody know? Yeah, I hit sub goal during my during the live stream. Live. Who's live? Eprox is live?
The new Xbox One
Xbox.
S.
It's a commercial.
Smaller.
952 more to go. 952 more for what, buddy? For what, man?
Yeah, we'll go
Meet me in person.
raid
That's
Eprox.
proxy about how savage I am.
So we're gonna do hashtag
Oh, yeah,
Craig
he's
raid.
Proxy, we'll get it. We'll get what, buddy? FIFA, what's
We're
going
gonna
on?
dump that
man?
in there. This is
Welcome to the
Eprox.
stream, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Jake, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, River. Welcome. Oh Lord, the exterior
All right.
factor. No.
So let's go head over to Eprox's channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it as always. I know we're in a little bit early tonight, but I'm kind of running out of ideas on stuff to do to teach myself. So thank you. Let's go check him out. Let's go see what Eprox is up to, and we will see you guys in the next one on Wednesday. We're gonna go back to Sky Factory, play some more Minecraft. So we will see you then. Have a good night. Later.
And pretend it doesn't bother me. Whoa. Holy crap, what? Craig Raid? I look at the screen and I see Craig Raid. I'm like, holy crap, and chicken